when you are on some sort of channel, particularly when you've been on a major channel like BBC or ITV or Sky, something like that, when you move away, then you have a problem because you're hoping that you're going to take your audience with you. The bosses hope that. That's why they give you this mega deal, this big signing on deal. You're their star signing and you're going to do so much for that channel. This is now the problem for the one-time BBC presenter, Andrew Marr. Remember him? He used to have a political show every Sunday morning and it rated quite well. But like a lot of people find, when you move away, you realize that the audience simply don't come with you and desperation kicks in. Now, the problem with Andrew Marr, as is with all of these very big TV presenters, they have an ego the size of your satellite dish, possibly bigger at times. What's frightening is that Andrew's now decided to speak out to remind people, firstly, that he's still on air, and secondly, that he is still a person. You see, Andrew, as I say, only last year kicked off because the BBC decided to remove his voice from a tracking particular documentary regarding our late Queen, Queen Elizabeth II. They stated, well, you no longer work for us anymore, so we're finding somebody new to track it. You get the picture, absolute divadom. But now, in order to make sure he's staying relevant, he's decided to let it be known from a very good source that apparently our late and wonderful monarch, Her Majesty the Queen, actually did watch The Crown. Now, there's two reasons behind that. They're hoping to get some interviews on their Little Heard radio show from people from The Crown. That's your number one tick box. Number two, I have it on very, very good authority. Her Majesty the Queen didn't really bother with things like that. After she pointed out she'd lived it, she knew the truth. And we all know how fictitious the Crown is. The one sort of bon mot that someone told me about Her Majesty was she didn't want her sister, Princess Margaret, to be treated cruelly on screen. I think you could say that that would be the case. But the other side of the coin is this. Andrew Marr is insisting that he had it from someone who said, oh no, the Queen never missed it, Prince Philip didn't like it, etc. But as I said, this is a man who got caught out having an illicit affair, literally in public. This is also a man who claims to despise the current government and is very much on the other side of it, yet had his book launch during a Conservative government at 10 Downing Street. So you see how they flip-flop around to suit their own needs. It isn't a personal attack on Mr. Marr. I think he's a reputable broadcaster. But what I would say is everything they say, these particular individuals, it all suits themselves. It isn't necessarily in the good of you. It's more importantly reminding them and you that they're still literally on air, if anybody cares to tune in. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.